Chris UX. I'm the founder of the Aspire Agency here in Atlanta, Georgia, back with another UX review of a Kickstarter campaign. For this one, it's called Summit Seeker. This is a perfect training tool for your next adventure. Basically, it's like a training backpack for you to help you prepare for your next big adventure, like hiking or climbing a mountain, things of that nature. As for me, I don't know anything about that, so I thought it was pretty interesting. What they came up with to solve a problem. So what we're going to do is we're going to check out their promo video. We're going to go through their campaign, and we're going to determine if they use a UX designer when coming up with this product. Because I'm a firm believer that you cannot have a successful product without a UX designer. So we'll check them out over here.
This packable, inflatable, and versatile tool was created to help you train with the gear that you will use on your next big adventure. Easy to use, the Summit Seeker works in tandem with your backpack, expanding both inward to secure your weight of choice and out into the bag's volume. Tighten the compression straps and you're good to go.
I thought that was like a real cool concept here, but let's go down here, learn a little bit more. You know, they broke down the design of their product and everything. Pump bag, securely holds any weight that you want to use in your backpack. Okay, and I thought it was cool. So they had like a little comparison video here. So this is how it looks. You just trying to without the product. You just pack some stuff into your bag and it's showing the force and, you know, the load and how everything looks. But if you're using a product, it fills it out. I guess give you more of a, what's the word I'm looking for? A true feel of how it is when you are hiking or traveling, you know, with your stuff. So this would be better for your training. Backpacks are made to carry big and heavy loads, but during training, all you need is a heavy load. Big and bulky loads are hard to load, unload, and store. Steel plates, dumbbells, and water bottles are easy to load and unload from your pack, but are too dense for the backpack to carry the load correctly. They sit at the bottom of the backpack, dig into your lower back as you walk, and flop side to side, making the pack feel unbalanced. The Summit Seeker is designed to secure any weight that you have in the backpack you are going to use on your adventure, by providing a stable and comfortable way to turn your backpack into the perfect training tool. And so you kind of see here the difference again. It's a better visual here. I feel like they tackling the problem, and I'm already liking the way they trying to solve it. Yeah, so going down here, see what they got going on. Hiking the mountains, hiking adventures, cooler images, ice climbing, stuff that I would never do in my life. They have a product roadmap here. Wow, they're going all the way to Vietnam for the factory to manufacture their product. Cool. Okay. So they have a game plan for fulfillment, and more about him, about Walt. I've been a professional mountain guide and exercise physiology researcher for 18 years. I have carried a lot of heavy backpacks, work, play, and training over the years for guiding from Mount Rainier to Mount Everest. I have used every imaginable heavy item in my backpacks to find a perfect balance between easy to load and comfortable to carry. Finally, I decided to create the Summit Seeker to eliminate heavy weights, shifting my backpack and grinding into my back, raiding the linen closet for towels that I use for padding, and finding the bulk of items to load them correctly. I partnered with a design expert, Carson Wild, and created the Summit Seeker. Because of Carson's manufacturing expertise, we executed a two-pronged approach to delivering the Summit Seeker. Once funded, we will purchase the materials and manufacture the Montana Pro Summit Seekers in our design facility in Montana. I forgot that we have a state called Montana. We plan to deliver these Montana Pro Summit Seekers within 6 months of being funded. At the same time, we will establish and coordinate production with overseas manufacturer and plan to deliver these Summit Seekers approximately 9 months after the campaign completion. And then more about Carson. So you got a lot of experience here. You got like altogether almost 40 years of expertise putting stuff together. I like the sound of that. And then they're showing their early concepts and ideations. I feel like they do some research here, you know. Wow. Like most product development, we started abroad and worked towards refining and perfecting. Like the look of that. The first functioning proof of concept. All right, so some of the prototype stuff. We burned through countless versions, permutations, and prototypes in pursuit of the right shape, materials, and features. Development and testing. They did a lot. And we led into the final one that they have now. Yeah. Between the 40 years experience and the time they put into perfecting their product, I want to say some UX was used in this, in creating this. Now, did they use a specifically UX designer? I don't know. But the fact that I do feel confident enough to say they did a lot of research behind this to make sure they made a quality product. And that's the key. They didn't just take an idea, they went straight to development and threw it out there. Like they tested and tested to make sure it was right. I like this. I like the look of that. They're trying to raise $10,000. I hope they make that goal, because this looks very legit. And I feel like they really solving the problem. You know, I never, like I said, I never mountain climbed before, but I remember seeing people mentioning like people who run marathons, they train for the marathon. So I'm assuming they train for a marathon, they train to hike a mountain, especially something like Mount Everest. And, yeah, and one way to train is to carry a load on your back and get used to it. And I feel like using their product, it'd be a more effective training. So I personally like it. But, you let me know your thoughts. Like, are you a climber, a hiker? Do you think, can you see yourself using something like this? Do you think this would be helpful? Let me know if you agree or disagree with my take on it. I'd like to know your thoughts, but from going through here, I think UX research was used, and I think they're very thorough to get to their final product. And they laid it out here. Like of course they didn't lay out their full report, but just a little I do see, they did some stuff here. I'm confident that they did what's needed to have a successful product. In my opinion. So definitely let me know your thoughts, what you think. You agree, disagree? Would you use it? Do you hike? I'd like to know if I know any people that into hiking. So I think it'd be cool. But anyway, thank you for watching, and definitely check out some other videos starting right here.